So are you thinking about jumping into the card collecting industry or hobby or whatever you want to call it? You might want to hold up a second before you drop your hard-earned cash. Do you know the critical difference between a licensed and unlicensed product? Well, one can skyrocket in value while the other might leave you with just a fancy piece of cardboard. This video is going to kind of be an essential guide to help you navigate the biggest trap when it comes to new collecting and help you understand what the difference is between those unlicensed products and the licensed products. But right now we're looking at two different baseball cards. One of them is going to be a licensed product, one of them is going to be an unlicensed product. Are you able to tell the difference between the two of them? I mean, they both look kind of cool, they both look nice. One's a Panini product, one's a Topps product. But you could tell from this one here, this one has the team logo, team name, and all that on it, whereas this one does not. So that's going to be your big hint about your licensed, unlicensed product, and kind of goes over the big difference between the two. We'll open up some packs, show you the difference with the boxes, the packs, and the cards a little bit later in the video. So of course, what good is a video explaining the difference between unlicensed product and licensed product without some demonstration? So obviously over here we have the Panini Crusades. It's a relatively new box, just came out. It's a mega box. As you can see, looking at the player, there's no team name on the hat or the helmet, nothing on the jersey. So this is going to be what they would describe as an unlicensed product. And then on the contrast over here, we have our Topps Chrome, also a new set, 2025. You can see that we got the LA Dodgers logo on the field, or the hat, team colors, logo, and everything's good. Got the official Major League Baseball symbol on the bottom. So those are the kind of the big differences between what the packaging will look like when you go and buy an unlicensed product compared to a licensed product. But of course, what good is a video about sports cards if we don't rip some packs? So we'll rip a couple of each, and then you can see the difference in the cards as well. This video is just specifically about licensed, unlicensed product. Well, there's a lot of different things going on with it. We got different size boxes. We'll do another video for the basics on what size the boxes are and what they're called. But again, you can see the difference. We got the LA Dodgers on this one, fully licensed, team name, player, and all that. And then on this one, we got the mystery team, number 24. Don't really know what logo he's supposed to be. It's probably supposed to be the Rockies. But that's kind of what it looks like. So we'll get into each pack and see what they look like inside. So we'll start with the licensed product so you get a good feel for it. Maybe we'll pull a pretty decent card while we're at it. So as you can see, you got the White Sox logo on the bottom. Got a rookie card. Got ourselves a nice little refractor with the Atlanta Braves. So you can see all the team names are there, all the colors are there, except for this one. This is a sepia card. So then as we get into the Crusade cards, the Panini Crusades, you'll see the difference here. So again, you got the player. Nice looking card for Travis. But you'll notice everything else is missing. You got the player's number. We got ourselves an autograph in the very first pack. That's pretty cool. And that's something else we'll talk through as well as we get through it, but there's a nice little autograph for Zach. And then we got ourselves an unlicensed Aaron Judge card as well. And that one's pretty thick. I thought it might have been numbered for a second. But you can tell there's no Yankees logo on there, and the team name's not on the shirt as well. And then we got two more base set Crusades there. The question is, why would someone choose to buy unlicensed product? And so right now Panini obviously doesn't have the MLB license, but sometimes certain players will have exclusive contracts with certain companies. So I'm not sure if this is the case with this guy, but like Michael Jordan, for instance, he can only sign autographs on Upper Deck product. So if you're trying to get a Michael Jordan signature, you got to buy Upper Deck. So for the Panini, let's say Zach Livingston is signed exclusively to just autograph for Panini. So the only way you're going to get an autograph for him, and say it's his rookie year, I don't know if it is or not, I haven't done no research on the player, but the only way you're going to get his autograph is in an unlicensed product. So if you like the player and you want his autograph, if he's signed exclusively to Panini, you're not going to be able to get his autograph from Topps licensed product. So that's one of the reasons why people might buy unlicensed products. Another reason people might buy unlicensed product is it is a little bit cheaper because obviously they're not paying the licensing fees to the major leagues or the NFL or whatever the case may be. So you can see we got some more players here. Got an old one here, but they're not paying we got a Lou Gehrig, and like it says, it just says New York, so we know he played for the New York Yankees, but it doesn't say the Yankees, it just says the city. So so it is a little bit cheaper, like I was saying, because you're not paying the licensing fees that you would be for the NBA, NFL, and all that. But we'll do one more pack of the tops, and so you can see the difference just a little bit more. So again, you've got the team name, helmet, they have the player likeness and all that, so nothing changes with that. But again, someone might, like Topps is about to get the NFL license, and I think Panini is about to lose it. So if you're wanting a specific player's signature that might be only a Panini-based player, you might have to pick up the unlicensed football product, whereas MLB, or not MLB, Topps is going to get the contract for the NFL, so you're going to have a different selection of products, probably some NFL Chrome. So those are some things to take in consideration when you go into buying product. If you're new, like me, when I started off a few months ago, I didn't really notice the difference. I just like, hey, this box is brand new, we'll buy it. And then I was like, oh, okay, it's unlicensed. That makes more sense. You can get value out of unlicensed product, but you're not going to get as much value out of them as you would if they're licensed. So that's kind of a little breakdown between the difference between a unlicensed product and a licensed product, what the difference might be, why you might buy one over the other. That way, if you're getting into card collecting, you don't really know the difference. This kind of hopefully can help you break it out. Of course, this carries through for the NFL, the NBA, and all above. So if you're looking at licensed and unlicensed product with them as well, those exist in the world of sports cards as well. So make sure you hit that subscribe, follow, and all that fun jazz. Stay up to date with our videos. We're also going to do some about how to submit some cards to grading, what grading companies to use. We're also going to talk about the different size boxes, what they're called, what you can look for. Got a lot going on in this basically sports card for beginner series. So make sure you stick along for the ride, and we'll catch you in the next video.